Can you hear me okay? 79 terrific. Yes, there you go. Thank you. I like it. There we go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me put a link in there for Mr. Nickel. Looky here. Is that Miss Barbara? I see Miss Barbara in the chat. Well, hey, Miss Barbara, how you doing? Good seeing you. Okay. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Unfortunately, I hear. Oh, you. I'm sorry. You want me to? You want me to mute you? That way you can't hear me. Hey, Lucky Star. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Good to see y'all coming. I'm sitting here doing. I'm still concentrating on my computer, getting everything all set up. I think I'm about ready to go. There we go. I think I'm done. I think I got everything all set up. Got everything to go. There we go. Get my light right and everything. You're waiting to happen. Yeah, I know. I know you like doing that, Barbara. That's funny. We're going to talk about some pretty good stuff tonight. That I did quite a bit of research on it, and uh, I'd never heard of this, and I didn't know if it was true or not, but I did quite a bit of research on it, and I feel it is really happening. And so when I saw everything going and going on that, so it's all good. And what set it up? I'll wait a few more minutes while everybody else come in here, and we'll. Hey, Steve, see, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I have returned. Yes, you have. You working a lot there, Steve? We have been just overwhelmed. Hey, Wendy, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hey, Tom. Yeah, we've been really busy too. My boss, I'll give you a little bit of the scuttlebutt. My boss is such a hard person to work for. Good evening there, Robert Kemp. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Hey there, Nickel. How you doing? Let's see here. Come on, there we go. Uh-oh. Barbara just can't wait to do that. She loves doing that. That's so funny. That is funny. Uh, we had my boss is really difficult. He's really, I could go on and on, but anyway, we had two techs leave last Monday because of him. So he is really he's really not looking too good right now. So I don't know what they're going to do. It's I'll wait all week. Oh, Barbara. Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir, ma'am. That was funny. Hey, 8-inch, how y'all doing? Thanks for coming. Oh gosh, that is hilarious. Oh, Master Blaster. Let's see. Texas Democrats flee the state to prevent red district. Oh yeah, I can see that. I feel you, Rocky. Yeah, I when you got a guy that doesn't, hey Matt, thank you for coming. When you got a boss that doesn't know anything, and he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing, and he's been trying to wing it, and the walls are starting to come down on him. So I don't know what they're going to do with him. So I just sit back and watch the fiasco, you know. Well, let's see here. Brug, there you go. I can add you to the stage now, brother. We'll see if you get up there. You're trying to come through, but I'm not seeing I'm not seeing. Maybe you're having an internet problem or something. It's not coming through.
I'm here.
There you go. There you go. Milwaukee baseball? Are you a Milwaukee Brewer fan?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sure like that game. That game that the Fever played today against. Oh heck, who was that? That went right down the wire. You know it?
Yep, Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. That's who it was. Thank you. Yeah, that was a good game. That was kind of back and forth, and then the Fever pulled it out at the end. So it's good. I've been sitting here on Ninja waiting for your stream. Hey, Lucky Star. It's so good to see you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Oh Lord. I got some stuff tonight that I did a lot of research on this nickel, and I wasn't sure of it at first. I had to do some research if it was true or not, because I didn't think it was true. And when I first started with it, but it is true. And so, and I'll put the links in on my after my stream and stuff like that on the actual. You got your pocket change yet? Are you going through your pocket change?
No, I just have it in the way.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm cooking bison burgers. So I'm going to have me bison burgers tonight.
I like bison meat. I tell you, it's good meat.
I was going to say hello.
Where do you buy it at there? What store?
Meyer. It's at Meyer.
Fred Meyer's?
Well, no, that's Kroger's. No, it's Meyer. I don't know what Kroger's has different kinds of meat too, but I don't know for sure they have bison burger. They might.
Oh.
But I was going to say hi to everybody in the chat, but before I can punch it in, hello, I already got nailed.
Yeah, Barbara's always gunning for you, Nickel. You know that. So I had put a link out there before you got in there, but it disappeared on me. So Barbara's wanting me to start talking about what Washington's not talking about. So I guess I should start talking about it, and let me get my camera turned on, and that way Barbara can see me. And so we're gonna go. There we go. Aha! I can see myself. I can see me now. Isn't that how that song goes? Something like that.
Can you believe that the Milwaukee Brewers are the best team in baseball?
Are they really?
66 wins. Yeah, 66 wins. Yeah, they're
Hey,
out
Sal,
front.
you want to come up, Sal? Sal's in the house, so let me give him a link and we'll bring him up.
I think he's a Baltimore Oriole guy. Too bad.
He's a Baltimore guy?
Oh,
Lord.
But 800 winning percentage. 600 winning percentage. Milwaukee's the only team. Everybody else is 5 something.
There you go. There you go, Sal.
And they're the least paid. Did you know that? They're the least paid.
They are?
Yes. So it doesn't matter what you pay your ball players. Like New York, they pay hundreds of millions, and they're like in third place in their conference. Milwaukee pays some diddly squat, and they're in first place. So
here's Sal.
Hey, Rocky, I'm a Chicago Bruins kind of guy.
Oh, he's a Bruins guy. Okay. All right.
No, I don't. Are they from? Where are they from? Chicago?
I thought it was the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, I get them mixed up.
Is.
I was. There it is. All right. Milwaukee Bruins.
It's the Chicago White Sox. Hey, Snakebite, good to see you. Thank you, Dinar. You're here.
Good to see all you guys.
I'm glad I waited. So you had a good live stream there, Sal. There was a lot of people there and stuff. That was good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
You're more than welcome. What we're going to talk about is how many people in the stream have heard of Chevron doctrine. Have very many people know anything about the Chevron doctrine?
I've heard of it, but I'm not actually.
Okay, well, I'm gonna explain what it is, and then I've got a lot of interesting information. Anonymous Rooster Hayes, Anonymous Rooster is saying hi, Sal.
Oh, hello, Ominous Rooster and everybody else. Welcome. Appreciate it, you guys. Thank you.
THS, thank you for coming. So, hey, there's Snakebite. Thank you for coming. Thank you. The Chevron doctrine was overturned a few months back by the Supreme Court. And the Chevron doctrine came out in 1982, and it really tied up federal law, federal lands, not law, it's kind of law, but federal lands and what you could do on federal lands, and it kind of really tied it up. Well, what has happened since then is, hey, Jack, good to see you. Thanks for coming. What Chevron has done is overturned that, and now the actual federal lands can actually be what they can use for. Hey, Silver Shelby, thank you for coming. They can be used for different items of precious metals and stuff like that, or they could not. So Chevron doctrine, the Chevron doctrine, had changed where, hey, Steve LaPointe, thank you for coming. John Camper, thank you for coming. The Chevron doctrine changed that law where they can actually go on to federal land and get the metals and oil and different things from federal land that was tied up could not be, the resources was out of reach for anybody. So the Chevron doctrine was changed all that by the Supreme Court just recently. Well, so I'll get my notes up here. What Washington doesn't talk about is that on these federal lands, there is about $150 trillion worth of minerals that the U.S. needs, and so they needs and so forth like that, as far as mining and oil and lithium, gold, silver. So with $150 trillion, you think what the U.S. what a shot in the arm for the economy for the American people. So the guy that brought this up was named Jim Rickards. I don't know if I'm sure you've heard of Jim Rickards, Sal.
Yep, I've heard of Jim Rickards. Yeah,
work for he's the CIA. He's helped the CIA, I think. And
Yes,
stuff.
he used to work for, and he worked for the CIA. That is also the handwriting to kill the wild horse into. Yeah, there you go, 8-inch. And so, so what Jim Richards was talking about, because he used to work for the CIA. Hey, 79, thanks for coming. We're talking about 79 and what we can find in your backyard. So wouldn't you like us to come over to your backyard and start digging in it?
It's a Chevron Deference gas station.
He might still be working.
Yes,
for the CIA. Once you're there, you probably never really.
He could be.
Yeah, there's talk now that there's talk now that Tucker Carlson is a CIA hack.
He could be. He could be.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? You know, even if they were, they're not going to tell you.
Right.
Well, let's say, because we know Jim Richards worked for the CIA, and he may be still working for the CIA, but he is the one that brought this out this year recently about with the Chevron difference. Chevron, we'll say difference or doctrine. It actually, with them changing the law with the Supreme Court, that means it opened a lot of land that the federal government owns to be able to mine or search for these precious. There's like lithium on these federal lands and so forth like that. And now there is a lot of talk that they don't want people out there. They want to keep the lands pristine. Well, I do too. I want to keep the federal lands pristine, but hey, Eagle Steve, thank you for coming. I think that you can do both. You can actually mine, and you can also keep the land pristine if you take care of them.
Right.
So I had talked and been reading about this today, and so it's kind of fresh on my mind and what I was thinking. And like I said, I'm going to have some links at the end of my stream, and I'll put it in my comments that protect the land. You know, Barbara, I agree. It needs to be protected, but also, too, we need, as a country and as we the people, we need something to give us a shot in the arm because we don't have any manufacturing anymore.
And
that, we are being stomped by foreign countries.
They lost
yes,
another
exactly. And so there's a lot of metals out there.
They lost
nickel?
They lost another 11,000 in manufacturing. 11,000 jobs.
Yeah, jobs have been falling off the wall. I tell you, it's been really, really bad in certain fields that people are losing their jobs. And I don't, it's just like Trump firing that lady that was doing the job reports. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Yeah,
but he fired her because the job report came back bad.
Yeah, I think
79 wants to know why Nickel's here.
Who?
79.
Oh, yeah, well, that's not unusual.
Yeah,
it's good to see you.
Yeah, it obviously, the one thing about the Bureau of Labor Statistics and the people, the number crunchers at the not only the BLS, and people call it the BLS emphasis on the B and the S. I call them the chefs at the Cook the Books Club who come out with all these numbers because they're supposed to be nonpartisan, but they're anything but. The Fed's supposed to be nonpartisan, but everything's been politicized, and everything from the Office of Management and Budget to all these agencies and these bureaucrats that have been there a long time. It was a very controversial move for Trump to fire her. And I think probably some of those numbers are probably accurate to some extent too, but I don't know. But you have to try to find a balance there, and it's really tough to know exactly what to believe. Obviously, some of that is loss of government jobs, which is purposeful, but that's not enough to make up for a massive loss of other jobs. And if we lost 11,000 in manufacturing, I don't know how that's not true. How do you? you know, I mean, that's probably true. We've lost 11,000 in manufacturing. So I don't know. It's trying to find the balance point and to see how numbers can be fudged and the like. But
See, I agree with you 100% because I feel like they've been manipulating the numbers so bad that it dropped the water table to the point that farmers can't grow. You know what, 8 inch? That is the thing that I'm worried about. Is yeah, we need farmers and we need water. So there has to be a happy balance of this actually happening. And I can't guarantee it's going to happen, but I want to bring it to everybody's attention because you sent me a large IMA 3X. Oh, sorry about that, THS. We'll have to see what we can do about that, THS, and they are actually. I am glad to see it opening up because there's areas that should be mined, and that they've been keeping people or whatever minerals we need in those areas. And it's really, hey, Triple Troll, thanks for coming. I think it's going to open up a whole different aspect for the U.S. They're saying 150 million, excuse me, 150 trillion million dollars in assets on this. Hey, XFL, how you doing? Don't need water. Microsoft going up, Bill, Wisconsin. You can drink. Yeah, you can drink hot water. That's true. They find the water for pumping water. I think that's BS there. 8 inch, but yeah, the actual what's going on is I'm looking for the minerals and setting up jobs because I have seen mines. A gold mine I went through in Washington State, and the gold mine was there. And what happened was when they shut the mine down, they had went back in and closed it up, and they had fixed it and cleaned up that you couldn't even tell the mine was there. Well, that's what, if we're going to do that kind of mining or any kind of mining, we need to be able to bring the land back to original looking, and so it can be habitated by our our wildlife. And so I think it's not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. So it's cheating on Uncle Sam.
I agree with you, Rocky. I think as long as we're good stewards of the environment and also have enough resources, we're not taking away from farmers and other areas. I think this can be done, and I think it is definitely needed. It'd be great to do more here, and be able to preserve, to be on the edge of technology because AI is going to require a lot of this. And
yes,
as well as other areas of manufacturing, but especially AI. That's actually a national security situation, which is why they're pushing for this, so that we can be number one there. We're going to need a lot of that. I think we can do it. We can be good stewards of the environment. We can respect farming, and I think it's very doable.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm thinking. And you think about it. All the people in Washington, D.C. have known about this, but hey, Carrie, thanks for coming. Carrie Taryn has saying hi, Sal. So,
hello, Carrie.
I
see you.
I agree with you 100%. Is we need the infrastructure to come back to the United States to make it solid again. You think if we had $150 trillion worth of assets that we couldn't pay off our national debt and pay, isn't that something that we need to do and make us look good in the rest of the world? Because right now we're the laughing stock of the world right now. And so they have spent so much money in Washington, they don't know. Even Trump, I was surprised that Trump spent his budget look what his budget did to our national debt. And I was kind of shocked by that because he knows that we needed to knock it down. And so I'm not happy about that.
His big wonderful bill, right after he signed it, the national debt went up $400 billion.
$2 trillion?
$400 billion for that period of time. It was amazing. That's a lot.
Yeah, apparently a lot of the savings, a lot of the restraints and spending is going to come later. It's like, I don't know why they did that. They're like putting it off again. It's like, why not cut the spending now? And the rescinded package that they did helped cut back some of it. But why not have that in the bill, in the quote big beautiful bill? It just that's what frustrates me. And I think they're extending the debt ceiling. You know, there's a lot in there I don't like, obviously. But you know, what the problem is within the Republican Party, you have senators like in Maine and Alaska that are pretty much like Democrats, and then you've got people like Thomas Massey, who you know, who will never vote for any of it. You know, it's like you know, you can't please everybody, and I think it's one of those things where we probably got some of what we want, a lot of what we want, the extension of the tax cuts, and I think that's kind of what they're betting on, and apparently some of the savings that's coming down the pike. But I think the other thing is the tariffs, the revenue that's going to pull in. If we mine these minerals and they can produce an income as well for the country to pay down the debt, I question the $150 trillion number. I'd be surprised if it's that much, but still, any bit we can get the actual national debt down would be amazing, even if it's just a little bit. But deficit spending is right now, they're just talking about to try to slow down deficit spending. We should stop deficit spending.
Well,
you know?
Yeah,
Trump,
exactly.
Trump
I agree with you.
Trump is making a ballroom for the White House. I don't know if we need that.
Right. I don't think we need that either. I agree.
And he's going to redo the Rose Garden. I don't know if we needed that.
Is he using his money for that, or is he using taxpayer money?
I think what he wants to do is get other countries to pay for it.
Okay, like through tariffs.
Like he got his plane.
Well, that'd be okay.
Yeah, but what you got to do to get them to pay for it, though? So.
And I would say the money could be better used to pay down the debt than for a ballroom or for the Rose Garden overhaul. You know.
Well, you know, if Trump does, it's going to be big time. You can bet that. Gold chandeliers and.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Look at this.
Nice.
Look at what's happening with the Federal Reserve. That $3.2 billion project to upgrade the. Well, it was a remodel, and there was another building that was finished in his first term, or a couple of years ago, finished by the time he left office. That they spent a couple of $100 million on, and then the $2.7 trillion overhaul of the Fed building. Where's that money coming from?
That's a good question. That is a really good question, because you know you could take that money and pay on the national debt for sure, because they don't need to be remodeling anything right now. So,
right, exactly.
And his golf trip,
it's really sad.
His golf trips, how much are they each time he goes out? $2 million for detail and everything. Each time he golfs,
it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I would say those types of things. I mean, every president does golf. Every president takes vacations. Every president goes to Camp David, goes to Delaware, goes to Crawford, Texas. That's just part of the. I think we can probably excuse those. And I can't think of any president that works harder and longer than Donald Trump, even when he's playing golf. You know, he's always in touch and in the game, as opposed to the last president. But if you want to call him president, whoever the 46th president was.
Oh Lord, I agree with you 100%. Hey Gold, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Hit that like button. Show me some love, people. I need all the help I can get. YouTube is starting to get their foot off my neck, so help me out here.
Yeah, it's a good. You got a good crowd tonight, Rocky. This is great.
It is, and so I feel real a real privilege to have you here and Nickel here and everybody. It's really nice to have that good of a crowd. So
It's an honor. It's an honor.
You might have double if I wasn't.
It really is.
If I wasn't here, you might have double.
Oh no, no.
Oh Lord, I was just looking to see what I've been kind of when you start talking I leave and go watching it got underneath 37. It's down 11 cents on silver now. And
oh yeah, it's below 37. Wow,
cents.
Yeah, it's crazy. Down 12 cents.
Yeah, it
now,
dropped
right?
down a little bit. But what I've been watching at the COMEX is getting hammered. Rocky Nickel is holding you back. Yep, 79. The COMEX is pushing out more silver. Record amounts of contracts are wanting their silver, and they're close to the breaking point. And like this week, they had some contracts, quite a few contracts they couldn't fulfill, and they had to push them off to a few days past, because I think they're like 3 days after your contract's up that you can buy it or receive the silver. So they're going through silver's getting tighter and tighter, and they don't want to admit it, but that's when you see if you're in that spot like the COMEX or LBNA, if you have to borrow and you're paying 8% for interest to claim silver that's not yours, that's the highest it's ever been. And that's what's going on right now, because
that's right.
Yes.
And the problem is what's causing all this, Rocky?
All these people, the big dogs, are coming into the COMEX and the LBNA, and they are buying the contracts. Well, they're not taking the paper and getting cash for them. They want delivery of the silver. Well, what is causing a shortage of silver? Now, my last week's show, I don't know if you saw my last week's show, but let me get this guy's name. This guy was a big dog, and I was like, what the hell? Let me get my notes. And let's see here. He bought $1 billion worth of silver.
David Bateman?
Yes, there you go, David Bateman. And people like that are starting to take these contracts, and they're demanding the silver. Well, how many people or how many companies got $1 billion? That was a 12.9 billion ounces of silver is what it was. An astronomical amount, and that's more silver than what the COMEX or the LBNA together have in their vaults.
I think you might be conflating two different purchases. That 12.9 was gold and silver done over the course of 3 months, and I covered that on my channel. But the most recent one was 800 million ounces of silver in 1 day. That is huge, and he did that fairly recently. And but what people aren't understanding, though, in terms of what's going on the COMEX and the LBMA is the Commitment of Traders report. The numbers just came out for that. We found out that 79 has had her fingers in there, fudging the numbers and adjusting and attempting fake deliveries of silver just to troll the silver stackers out there. I've got documentation of that.
Yeah, we gotta keep our eye on 79 because she is red light. We got to keep an eye on her. But yeah, they're draining the COMEX.
She might be investigated by the CFTC. I think that's what's happening. I think that's going to happen.
Well, I have my people that were coming to her house and inspect her wares and make sure that she has something to trade for it.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes. She said hi, Sal. Can you see that?
Oh, I saw that. I thought she said ha, Sal. H,
I think it's
triple
high.
A.
Isn't it?
It's H and then triple A, which means that I need AAA insurance. I'm going to remind me to renew my policy.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your on top of that. They're staying on top of that 79. That is really good.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first. Breaking news. This is the problem with the silver market. It's 79's fault.
Well, 79 the problem with the silver market's not gold because she likes gold. She hates silver.
Yeah, she likes gold. And said that's right. She's a gold girl. That's why her number is 79. That's not how old she is. That's the atomic number for gold. I used to think it was her age.
I think she just turned 22 or something like that.
I think so. She's a big Hannah Montana fan from way back.
Oh yeah.
Well, folks, hey, I got to get off here, but hey, Rocky and Nickel, good to see you guys. Thanks for having me on. That's my technical analysis for the day for what's going on in the silver markets. I appreciate you guys.
You're welcome.
You are
always keep your eye on that 150 trillion.
You are a Baltimore Oriole fan, is that correct?
I am. Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't follow baseball too much, but I guess if I'm going to tie myself to any baseball team, and maybe we'll go with the old Orioles.
Yeah.
Or the Cleveland Indians.
I'd stick with the Orioles.
There you go.
Cleveland used to be when you got a transfer. Otherwise, they didn't like you. They sent you to Cleveland. It used to be that joke. You went because they don't even have real grass. They have to paint it green. So I mean, it's the end of the world in the United States if you get sent to Cleveland. That means
man. There you go. All right.
Well,
thank you guys. Hey, good discussion. You guys
are
awesome.
Thank you very much, Sal. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Nickel. Thank you, Rocky. Appreciate everybody. Have a good night. You take care.
See ya. Stack silver. Keep stacking, Sal.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for let me make a note of that. Hold on. All right, keep stacking. All right,
there you go. Keep stacking.
See you guys.
Yeah, keep stacking.
All right,
bye. See ya. All right, bye-bye.
So, Eagle Steve, is he in Wisconsin? He must be. He's a big Brewer fan. Yeah, he's Wisconsin.
Eagle Steve's a Brewer fan?
It looks like it.
No way. No way. Eagle Steve, what is your Nickel needs to go to Cleveland's what he's saying. There you go. There you go.
That's what they do. You get transferred to Cleveland. Everybody goes, "What did you do? Did you send something to the wrong place or something?"
You didn't get a pay raise. That's for sure. That's kind of like the bottom of the barrel. There you go. That's good. Well, what I wanted to finish saying was about, for some reason, that this new $150 trillion of our assets in the ground comes out, and President Trump gives the okay. Pay nickel to go away. Okay, I'll give him a nickel. There you go. You want a nickel? Let's see here. Let me get. Here you go. Here. How about that one?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There you go.
Proof.
Yeah, I broke a proof setup, so
I can shave. I can shave with that.
PCGS. Do I?
I can shave with that.
Yeah, you could. You sure could. That is for sure. I'm gonna send some nickels, some 24 nickels in, and stuff like that. I want to see what kind of grades I come back with high grades or not. So, but I got some proofs and stuff. But you really think about it, the United States is gonna fall on its face if something is not done, and for them to open up the federal lands so we can actually. That is a 2025, Wendy. That's a proof. I broke it apart. I wanted the $50 out of it. So have you seen what the $50 are graded or are selling for? It's incredible. And the pennies. people are going crazy over the 25 pennies. It's incredible. So, so if they open up these lands where actually we can take all this stuff off and actually return the land back
you know,
to what
there's
it was. Do what?
well, there's an Indian tribe, and they're going to take their land, and they're going to have a copper mine. And I don't think the Native Americans got anything or going to get anything out of it. It's their land. We gave it to them, and once again, we're going to take it. And on top of that, the company that's going to be the mining company
I'm very against that.
And the mining company is not, it's really out of Australia. So it's not even us Americans that's going to mine it.
Oh, good Lord.
So, yeah, I thought that was disgusting.
That is absolutely wrong. And I think the Indians should, if they get that mine going, they should get the royalties off of that big time. You know, that it's their land, they should get it. You know, I mean, they've already been cheated out of a bunch of land already. I'm very strong on Native Americans, Indians, and their land and stuff like that. It's unbelievable.
And really,
during
the government shouldn't own any of it. The federal government shouldn't really own any land, in my opinion, but that's the way it is. But yeah, all the land should be used in order to make us, make the country increase our wealth, and just sitting on it.
Yeah.
And of course, some land, but they lease out the cattle and stuff like that, and they can feed off of it. So that's good. But overall, I don't think the federal government should own any land. I don't think so.
I think it'd be the keepers or the ones that take care of it, but custodians. But I'm with you. They could, you know, for the Indians, you know, like in Montana, all the millions of acres of land that the Indians had, and it was taken away from them. So for gold mining or whatever, you know. So I'm the
national parks.
Turn the volume down on nickel. Save us.
I'm okay with the national parks. You know, that's government. Let them, you know, have that.
Exactly.
But unused land, no. There's always something we can do. There's food you can grow on it. There's cattle you can feed. There's housing you could build or whatever. I think that's, you know, if you build more housing, the cost of housing would go down and more people could afford it. So
right. That's exactly right. That is for sure. And you know what I'm thinking about doing? We're halfway through this show, this stream. I'm thinking about doing the early giveaway. And so I think I'm going to have it out. I got 2 of them out to give away. So how many we got in here? Let's see here. We'll do it better. We got 33 watching. So let's go numbers 1 through 50. So we don't have anybody getting the same numbers where I got to keep on top of it. And we're going to give away $2 bills. Two $2 bills, 60. There you go. Lucky Star's got 33, 1 through 50. And so that way we don't have to worry about the numbers. Lucky Star's at 33, 24, 16. I'm trying to look at all these numbers. Ominous Rooster's 32. 35, John Kemp. Your letter's going out tomorrow, John. Finally got time to get it ready for you. Sorry. And buy gold silver. There you go. Number 9. 8-inch store 37. Did we have a 37 in here? Let's see here. And everybody be sure and hit that like button. I need to help, all the help I can get. Carrie Terrence 27. Okay. 8-inch store is 37. Eagle Steve 13. Do we have another 13 in there? I hope not. I don't see it. I don't see a 13. So, okay. So there we go. 13 is a good number. And so Silver Shelby, okay, 47. Morris, we already have a 47. So can you pick a different number, Morris? I'm going to pick 1 through 49. Dean, you were right on the numbers. He's got 1 and 49. There you go. The closest one without going over. Hit the likey stop button begging. There you go. I got 40. Steve C has got 47. Hold on. Steve C I missed it. So 47. Thank you, Steve C. Let me look. It's hard to keep up with all these daggum numbers up here. So, all right. There you are, 47, Steve. So 47. Okay, Silver Stacker, you got to change your number to something different. And Morris, you got to change it different because Steve already got 47. I said 47 first. Okay, very good. You and Steve are going to go arm in arm there, 79. Our president. There you go. All right, let's hit that stop button. I think everybody has got a number.
There
we go.
This. Oh my.
So I changed it to 7. Okay, that's good. All right. You're good. You're good.
Pseudo's here.
Right, let's see here.
Pseudo.
Who is?
Pseudoscientist.
Pseudo. Hey, thank you for coming, Pseudo.
I got the number.
Right.
You ready?
Matt wins. I have 7. Okay, hold on here. All right, we got it stopped. Wendy's 53, so she's way up there. Hang on just a minute. 47. Matt Morris got 47. Steve's got 47. Hold on. Yeah, let me get down here and Matt Wedge has 7. I changed it to 7. Matt Wedge says he's got 7. So, all right, Shelby's changed it to 8. There you go. Come on, Barbara. 69. There we go. All right, we're stopping now. All right, we're fixing to get the number now. See how long it takes to get all this stuff? Let me get my pad out here so I can write this down. All right. All right, what number did you pick there, Mr. Nickel?
17. Sophie Cunningham had 17 points today in the win for the Indiana Fever. She was 4.
Let's go back up here and see who had 17.
She was 4 or 5.
Hold on.
They were almost as beautiful as she was.
Oh, man, she is smoking hot, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have a 15 or Eagle Steve's 13, so he's the closest without going over. I'm going down looking at all the numbers. I'll look at them twice. 853.
Yeah, if she don't hit 4 or 5 threes, Indiana would not have won that game. So it was huge. Had a great game.
Yeah, they were. She was right on time. So, all right. So we need. I'm going to look at that again. So, number
79. No, you didn't.
Had, there's THS has got 16. There we go. He's got 16. I missed that one the first time I went through it. So THS is the closest. So let me see here. Hang on. Let me go through it now. Eagle C, sorry about that. THS has got 16. So I think he's going to be the closest without going over. Because nobody picked 17. All right. Let me, truthful. All right, hang on here. THS, I'm going to give you my email and send me a email. So, there we go. There you go, THS. Send me your email. You had 16. You are the winner of today's giveaway. THS. Winner guy. 16. Did you get that THS, my email? 79 said she said 17. Okay. We appreciate that, 79. I thought you were a 13 girl. Where's THS? Where is he at?
I think that's Goat Six number 13. She used to say 13 every time, but
yeah,
I think
she hasn't said 13 in a long time.
I think something happened. I'm not for sure she is still among us.
Yes, I got your. Okay, that's good. Yeah, send me your address, THS, so I can send that to you.
There's no way to find out. There's no way to find out what happened to her because
there you go.
Nobody really knows how to get a hold of her on a personal level that I know of. So I believe something happened.
I know how to get a hold of her. I tell you, look at her. Red got robbed. Oh Lord. Oh. Yep. There you go. THS is Lucky Star picked 16.9, so she got really close. There you go. I'm reporting you. Thank you. Can you come to my house and report me? Did anyone pick up the Sacagawea Gold Dollar? Yes, I did. Matter of fact, I will show you.
Oh, Beto's here now. I didn't see him earlier.
Hey, Beto, good to see you. You missed the giveaway. There they are. There you go, Jack. These are really nice, too. I picked some really nice ones out. I'm going to send some of those get graded. Yes, I did get those. So what I'm thinking, it's going to be a nice thing. We need something like this to really get thank you, 70 Fraud. Thank you, 79. I love you too, darling. You know what? I got a wedding ring for you, so we're going to have to get married here soon. So there you go. Good idea, Eagle. DEI coin. Yes. There you go. Did you see that, Rocky? I found a few 20-25 cents. Really? That's awesome. I have not seen any 20-25 coins in circulation at all. None. But it takes about a year after they get out there before I see them over here. It just the coinage just doesn't show here. So now if I went down and bought a box of pennies, I'd probably get 2024s instead of 2025s. 79's a gold digger. Don't be a gold digger. There you go. And so I think if we need something to boost our economy. We really need to see what is going on. People are just thinking that they can live off of taxpayers, and it's really getting bad. And so it's going to come to an end, and it's really, really sad to see what's happening. So now I did get there you go, Wendy. There's a 2025D, but that came out of an uncirculated set that I bought, and so that's the only coins.
And if we have a reset,
do what?
If we had a reset, there's still going to be losers, because that means if you reset it, that means some people will still never get paid what they're owed. So I don't think a reset's the answer to anything either.
The only way that we're going to be able to work ourselves out of this is a simple fact. To get businesses to start making things in the United States again. And that's what made us great back in the early 19th century or 20th century. And so, and if you don't make anything and you only consume stuff, you're going, Rocky, you should be the leader of the pack. You know what? That's a good statement right there, because I'm not a politician, but I sure will tell him how to do stuff. That's for sure. He eats stamps. Yes, I do eat stamps. Eat a lot of them there, Dean. That's funny. And so you know what? I think we're going to see that real soon. We're going to see silver go up there too. I wouldn't surprise me if we didn't see $100 silver. New York is expanding the sales tax on metals. They need the money for all the free stuff. Yes, Morris, I tell you, that is a state that is going to tax its people to death. And they, Morris, they need what they call, about 250 years ago, they called it the Boston Tea Party, where they threw the tea overboard. That's what New York needs. They need a Boston Tea Party. Let's stop the taxes. Taxation without representation is what we're happening, and it's actually getting pretty bad. And so, where I live, they're doing the same.
The first class stamp is 78 cents now.
Yeah, it's. I mean, think about that. And and I stocked up on stamps because when they were cheaper, so I'm just about out of stamps, the cheap stamps. So I got to go recharge. I changed from Dunkin' Donuts. There was a 25D and a 20 Wheatie. Wow, you did well. That's really good. I haven't seen a wheat penny in a long time and change. That's for sure. But I know we are going through. New York needs government run. Yeah, well, that's Eagle, Steve. That's what we need.
Yeah, New York City's going to have that if that guy gets elected. He said
it's going to be bad. I mean, some of these states are going to be so bad. Can you imagine? Now, I've been to Russia. I stayed there for a while. To go down to a grocery store in Russia, because everything there is all state-owned, and to go in there and buy eggs. Now, eggs come in small little packs, like 6. 6 eggs is what you got. And that means you have to go back every day to get eggs. People go there and shop every day. And
I don't use many eggs. I only get eggs for Easter. I dress eggs. You boil the egg and then you cut it in half and then you dress it up. I like those. So I do that at Easter, and maybe one other time during the year I'll buy eggs. I kind of like eggs and Spam on a sandwich, so I occasionally do that. But I don't.
No, I love eggs.
I look for a package of 6. I don't even think Kroger sells 6 anymore. Used to be they sold 6 in a pack if you wanted it.
Yeah,
I can't get them. I can't find 6 anymore. So, 8's too many for me. A dozen's too many.
Well, you know what? I like eggs. I can go through eggs for. I like doing hard-boiled eggs, and I like scrambled eggs, and I like. I just like eggs, period. They're really good. They got high protein. Deviled eggs, yes. Lucky Star, oh, yes, I love deviled eggs. Oh, yes. So Lucky Star is nominated to make us deviled eggs.
Have you had the Spam, thin sliced Spam and egg white on a sandwich? It's really good.
I've never. Now, if I have Spam, I got to cook it. I got to heat it up and stuff. I don't care for raw Spam out of the can.
Well, no, you cook it. You fry it, just like in a skillet.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you do your egg, and you put that on there, eat them together. It's really good. I do like that. So, what are they saying about me?
Toilet brush. That's a hell of a name. Hey, Toilet Brush, good to have you. Thank you. Hit that like button. I need all the help I can get, so hit that like button and sub button. YouTube has been on me so hard that I want to do a live stream on the jab. and some information that's come out on that. I want to do it, but I'm really scared because the last time I did that, they spanked me so hard. I was like way down on the bottom of the list, and so I'm really careful about what I say when it comes to that. So
Okay, you can
I'm not
do
really
that.
deviled egg, but I like the deviled strawberry with cheese. You know what, Wendy? You're talking my kind of cake here. I like it.
You could
You're
do
right
that.
on time.
Do you have an X account?
I'll give you my address and send me some, Wendy.
Do you have an X account?
X, like the X, like what
Twitter.
what we have for talking.
But you can do videos through here and just do it on Twitter or do it on Facebook, or you could do it. You just can't do it on. I can't run it through YouTube, or they'll nail you. But I think you'd get by with it on Facebook, and I think you'd get by with it on X. We just would have to know how to find you.
Yeah. See, I can't. And so with what I've seen and stuff like that, duck eggs are great. I've never eaten very many duck eggs, Robert Camp, but I want a hot dog. 79, you're talking my language now, girl. She wants a hot dog there, Nickel.
Yeah, if you saw what they were made out of, you wouldn't. I kind of cut back on those.
Yeah, I think I will do it because I want to do it. I'm going to have to be really careful what anybody says in the chat or anybody. I'll have to do a disclaimer and all that kind of crap. But a foot long, there you go, Master Blaster. Terry wants a
Kosher.
foot long.
If I get them, I try to get the kosher ones. There's supposed to be pure meat in them.
Yeah, I hardly ever eat wieners. The only ones that I will eat is like Johnsonville brats, the sausages and stuff like those are pretty good. But so I'm really careful about that. But hey, Clear Lake, duck eggs are great for baking. Okay.
I want to eat an ostrich egg. I've never had one.
Ostrich egg, I've never had one either.
Talk about a big omelet. Talk about a huge omelet.
I bet you would make a big omelet.
It would. It would be huge. I don't know if I have a plate.
Hey, Big J, thank you for the thumbs up. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I need all the help I can get because I tell you, the YouTube has spanked me a year ago, and they just come down on me like you would not believe. I got a spike, and I couldn't do anything for a couple of weeks. They spanked me pretty hard, so I had to be really careful. And I didn't even say it. You remember when Dale Vail was on?
She's a rabbit eater. Barbara's a rabbit eater. She likes to eat.
She likes rabbit?
No, she likes to eat what they eat. Salad, that type of stuff with lettuce and all that stuff.
Now, I like salad. I like a good salad. 50 cents is a roll, Beto. 50 pennies are in a roll. And so let's see, I think a roll of pennies, a copper pennies weighs 4 ounces, if I remember right. You ain't afraid of YouTube? There you go. There you go. Well, you know what? It's getting close to that time, the end, and we got started early tonight, so I think we're going to get ready for next week. And but think about this, $150 trillion, and I'm going to leave some links at the end of this. You can go look at this. It's kind of interesting that no politician is talking about this information of our assets that we could be bringing their country back with. Actually, we could pay the national debt off. And that really good night. There you go, Beto. Thank you. And we will chat. But I'm going to say good night, everyone. We're going to shut it down. And we'll see everyone. Clear Lake, Barbara, Red Crawler, Anonymous Rooster, Beto, and Wendy, Truthful Troll, Master Blaster, Zardoff. Thank y'all for coming. We will see y'all. John Camper, good night. Thank you for coming. Think about
there's something they could do. You could start a lottery, federal lottery, to go to the debt. Yeah. You could have 1% sales tax added on to every purchase, and that 1% go to the national debt. So there's ways they could knock it down. But I know
Right.
states get
Yep.
like a competing lotto system for the states that have lottos.
Yeah.
I understand they won't like that, but you could do that.
That's true. That's very true. Very true. But when I first started reading this, I'd never heard of this before, and I think every American in the United States needs to find. I will not, Jack. I'll give you a call, sir. I got your number on speed dial here, brother, and so I will say good night for tonight, and we'll see everybody next Sunday, and we'll have another good show about some good information. I need food now. Yeah, Barbara, I do too. Are you cooking? Barbara, are you cooking me breakfast?
She's gonna make a salad.
Come on, Barbara.
Get that rabbit food
there
out.
you go. Bye, Barbara. We'll see you. You have a great night, and we'll see y'all. No, you're not cooking me breakfast. I'll cook you breakfast. How's that? So we'll see y'all. Y'all take care, and thanks for coming. Good night, and come and see me next Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.
Later, everybody.